Year 12, let's have a look at the next exercise. It's reducing, or the next topic, or part of it's reducing balance loans. And more often than not, we're going to, you can take a loan out for anything. So as they say here, cars, boats, furnitures, pay off your credit card, home renovations. But the big one we're going to be using is a home loan, which is called a mortgage. Now, what happens is when you get a home loan or you get a big loan, a loan of amount of money, the bank's going to charge you interest and you're going to pay money off. So the amount of money that you're paying interest on is going to reduce. So every time you pay money off it, you're going to bring down the amount of interest you're repaying. And the best way to do this is to have a look at a question. So let's go down to question 1. Righto, come on. Calculate the amount owing after 3 months. So again, and this is, I did it this way in the previous exercise. It's much easier if you set it out. So here's 1A. Now, this person or this amount is $20,000. Now, you pay off at the end of the month. So if you borrow $20,000, you have to pay off an amount at the end of the month. And you'll notice that they've given the rate per month. One of the things we'll need to do later here, and as I do E, is that you're going to have to work out the interest rate per annum. But in question 1, they've been very kind to us and they're giving us the interest rate per month. So after 1 month, and I like to use A. In the work solutions, they use M. Because that A represents the amount. Well, what's happened? You owe 20,000. It's earned interest of 0.9%. So that's 0.009. But you've paid off an amount, and you've paid off 432.87. 432.87. And they don't want you to calculate that. They just want you to keep writing it out. So you could calculate that and then do the next one, but you're just going to go, oh, well, after 2 months, this is what was in there. So I've got 20,000 times 1.009 minus 432.87, and all of that will have earned 1.009. But you will have made another payment of 432.87. And then all of that in the 3rd month will have earned something, but we'll write this a bit better. So that 1.09, so that 20,000 times 1.009 squared minus 432.87 times 1.009 minus 432.87. And what we're trying to get this to work out to is to work out to a series. So I'll have 20,000 1.009 squared. Let's take out this 432.887. If we take out minus 432.87, I'll be left with 1.009, and I'll get plus 1, because when I take out minus, okay, righto, so now we're understanding. So 20,000 times 1.009 squared minus 432.87, 1 plus 1.009. There we go. So if you wanted to be really smart, what you do, therefore, for A3, and look at the numbers here. So I've got a 2, I've got a 2, and there's a 1 there. So A3 will be 20,000 1.009 cubed minus 432.87, 1 plus 1.009 plus 1.009 squared. And this is going to become a series. That's going to become a series of the number of terms. In this case, it would be 3, where your A is 1, your R is 1.009. But we're not fussed about that because we're going to be doing that sort of thing in the next exercise. You could have done this on your calculator, and we're going to do it now on our calculator like this, but then we're going to do it another way on our calculator. So what have we got? 20,000 times 1.009 to the power of 2 up to the power of 3 minus 432.87 times 1 plus 1.009 plus 1.009 squared. And that's the answer, $19,234.54. So 19, 2, 3. Excuse me. 2, 3, 4.54. Now, what you can do on your calculator, you can do this. So, what do you got? 20,000 times 1.009 minus 432.87. That's what's owing after 1 month. And then we go times 1.009 minus 432.87. And that's what's owing after 2 months. Now, because I've done that twice in my calculator remembers it. That's what's owing after 3 months. And you see the answer's the same. 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, you get it. Your calculator's pretty smart in that regard. Okay, so for this one, calculate the amount of the loan here after 3 months. Again, you can do it like this, but I'm just going to use my we'll see. So 1E. You can write it up. A1. Oh, hold on. Get back here. Come on, give it to me. There. Right. Oh, what the hell? Where have you gone? Let's get out of here. Thank you. Right. Are we okay now? Thank you. I want I want the interest rate. So 12% per annum equals 12 divided by 12 months equals 1% a month. So that's pretty obvious. And after 1 month, how much did we borrow? 45,800. So we got 45,800 times 1.01 minus, how much are they repaying? 504.3. $504.3. After 2 months, it'll be all that, A1 times 504. having a hell of a time with this. 0.3 times 1.01 minus 5. 1.01 minus 504.3, which will be 45800 1.01 squared minus 504.3 times 1.01 minus 504.3. Now, if we're going to write A3 the same way, we have this 45800 times 1.01 cubed minus, I'm going to take the 504.3 out, and I'm going to be left with 1 plus 1.01 plus 1.01 squared. And again, I could put that in my calculator. What do we got? 45800 times 1.01 to the power of 3 minus 504.3 times, what do we got? 1 plus 1.01 plus 1.01 squared. And that's the correct answer. So 45,659.71. But again, on your calculator, you could do this. Watch what happens on your calculator. So you go 45,800 times 1.01 minus 504.3 equals that. Now, I times that by 1.01 and I minus 504.3. And that's the second month. There's the third month, which we saw, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Okay. Now, that's how they want you to set it out. That's how they set it out in the work solutions, except they use M instead of A. Now, to do question 2, find the total amount repaid, the amount of interest paid, and the flat rate of interest. Okay, so I'm going to create some space here. Come on. Come on. Right. I'm just going to do one of these. Let's do D. All right, that looks like a mortgage. So 2D. And what have I got? First of all, the total amount repaid. I don't even care about how much there is in there. They're paying $907 a month. So how much did they pay? Amount repaid equals 25 years, paying every month, so 12 months, and they're paying $907.09. Calculator, 25 times 12 times 907.09. 272,127. 272,127. 2127. That's how much they're going to repay. Now, that's number one. Number two, what was the interest? Well, the interest equals 272127, what they repaid, minus what they borrowed, 235, 000. Calculate that, minus 235123. Not too many of those. 37,172, 37,127. Now then they ask you to calculate the flat rate of interest. Now the flat rate of interest, you have to calculate it over the number of years. So the flat rate equals the interest, 37,127, over what they borrowed, 235,000. Now, times, and that'll give you the flat rate times 100. I don't like the way they do this. So if I'm looking at the work solutions at the same time. 37,127 divided by 235,123. And I'm going to times by 100. And I get 15.7 blah, blah, blah. 15.7 ... But that's the interest over 25 years. And we want to calculate per annum. So we are also going to divide by 25. You could have done that originally, so I'm just going to go divided by 25. And I get 0.631. So 0.6319 ... That's percent per annum. Now I'm telling you, if you can get 0.6319% per annum, at the moment interest rates for home loans are around about 2 or 3%. 0.63 is incredible. You would not get that. And if I got that as an answer, I'd be questioning because it's just so unrealistic. So when I calculate the interest, which is different from the work solutions, I find out what it, because whenever you're finding a percentage, because that's what you're doing, you're finding a percentage, you get the fraction, which is the interest over the loan, and you times by 100. But because you have to do per annum, you have to divide by the number of years, whatever it is. So in each of these ones in question 2, you're going to divide by 3, you're going to divide by 5, 12, so 3, 5, 12, 25, 2. Okay? All right. They're relatively easy. They're not that hard. What I think we really need to delve into is how to use the table. Now, remember, the table has been created using the formula, which is a series, which we're going to learn in the next exercise, to give you a magic number to get the repayments or to get the amount. So we're going to do 1 from 3, and 1 from 5, and 1 from 6, because each of them delve in different things. So 1 from 3. So let's try, and we'll do, 3B. 312,000, 15 years at 5.5%. So I'm going to write this down. 312,000, 15 years at 5.5%. So I go here and I'm looking for 5.5%. What was it? 15 years? So I think my magic number is there, which is 8.17. Now, you got to remember when you read this, you've got to be very careful. These are the monthly loan repayments on $1,000. So let's go back. So we've got 8.17. 8.17. So our magic number is 8.17. Now, how many thousands have we got? Well, we've got 312 thousands. So the monthly repayment will equal 312 times 8.17. And that means they're going to pay. And when you get this, you've got to go, oh, does that sound right? Yeah, that sounds about right. $2,549.04. 2,549.04. So they're pretty easy. All these questions in question 3 are reasonably easy. They're all going to be like that. You've just got to work out how many thousands of dollars there are, which means you just take 3 zeros off. Now, in question 5, and again, I'll just grab E because it's right in the middle. Find the term of each loan. So you'll notice in 3, to find out the monthly, I took that times this magic number. So here we go. So here's 5. What am I going to do here? To find the monthly, I've got this amount in thousands. How many thousands? So how many thousands times the magic number in the table. So what do they give us here in 5? They say we've got, that's a monthly repayment, that's the amount of the loan, and it's at 7%. All right, so let's put those in. 23.2, so 2.2. How many thousands did they borrow? 20. 20 times this magic number. Now, I'm going to call that number X. So 232.2 divided by 20 gives me this X. I'll do that on my calculator. Come back. 232.2 divided by 20. 11.61. 11.61. Now I know that 11.61. I'm going to go back to my table, but I double check. I'm looking at the 7% column. So I go back to this table and I'm looking for something along here. And what was it? It was 11.1 or something like that. And I can't remember exactly, but there's my 11.61. What did I get on my calculator? 11.61. So the term is 10 years. And you just get that from the table. Come on, there we go. Right there. So, and from the table, using 7%, 10 years. Now we're going to do exactly the same in question 6. So again, I'll do E. And what have I got? Okay, I'm going to create a little space here. And I'll get rid of that, and I'll call this 6E. I didn't rub out the monthly because I'm going to do the same sort of thing. Right, so what have I got here? I've got $6,515 a month. So this person's paying, this is going to be a large amount, $6,515.36 equals they borrowed almost $1 million. So 947 times, this time we're going to call it Y. It doesn't matter what pronoun we use. And this one's for 20 years. So I divide by the 947, so 6515.36 over 947 equals Y. Calculator, 6515.36 divided by 947. We're looking for 6.88. And we've got 20 years. So we go back to the table. What do we got? 6.88. We're looking for 6.88 and we're looking for 20 years. We go back here. We get rid of all these. Come on. And this time I'm looking down 20 years and I'm looking for 6.88. And there it is. What's the interest rate? 5.5%. Go back here. So from the table for 20 years, the interest rate equals 5%. 5.5 was it? 5.5 I think it was. The answer's telling me 5.5. I assume it was 5.5%. Let's go back and have a double check. Yeah, 5.5. So when you're doing these, get really used to using a table, because if they have a common question with standard, that's what it's going to be. And some of the standard kids are going to have great trouble with doing this. But it's just an algebraic equation. And as long as you know what you're doing, you should be right. Good luck.